We're back with the Urban Hang Suite. Make some noise. Kiki Brown holding it down with Bmore Brave in the building. And we were talking about R&B Divas. We were talking about music. We were talking about everything. Just kind of like a collaboration. But off during the break, I wanted to know, is it... Let me think of it, because I want to ask the right question. Is it challenging to be an R&B artist who also has a rap talent, as you do, but in this industry? You're in LA, you go to New York, you go to Philly, top markets like that, and you try, and you're with these record execs. Someone like myself, or someone like a Jasmine Sullivan, I can't say her because she's got mad talent, but we don't all have the same look. There's so many things in this question that I want to ask, and it's like it's going crazy. But like, is it hard being in this industry? Is it hard being a female in this industry? Do you feel like you have to have a certain look? You have to have a certain sound. Do recording industries put you in a box where you have to kind of fight your way out so that you can be considered, I am a real artist. You can sing. So is it hard? Is it hard? Is it challenging?
I hope you got the question.
I know many parts to that question.
Yes.
I think that in our profession, absolutely. Just as a woman, period.
Yeah.
Aside, I'm not even speaking on a look. Just first getting past that, you're a woman and you're presenting yourself with a talent. Absolutely, you have to go through some hurdles. Absolutely, you might have to go a little harder and really just show and prove. I mean, I think with anything, you have to pick your poison, right? Any profession, women might get looked at a particular way as opposed to men. But with music, especially with music, and like you said, being right, and especially like you said, and being from Baltimore and going to these labels like, yo, I can rap. And it's like, oh no, but you're pretty, you should just sing. Right. And it's like, no, but this is my first love. Like, right. So, but I think that with anything that you're passionate about and anything that you believe in, it's F all the odds.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're going to hear opinions either way. If you believe in it, hey, do what I'm doing. Just, you got to do it independently until you make them believe. Because I'm not giving up.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, if you want it that bad, regardless of whatever holdbacks, because we all have setbacks. You know what I'm saying? It's just not about a look. It's just not about it being a woman. Like I said, it's like pick your poison. As long as you stay with it and don't give up, I think that ultimately the ball's in your court.
Let me ask this. Is it hard for you, like now that you have these cameras following you everywhere, is it more pressure for you to be who you are? Like, we met you working out. That's you.
Right. You're working out.
Right.
So, but if it's something that you wouldn't normally do you not do that because the cameras are... You know what I mean? Yeah.
I know what you're asking, and for me, no. My name is Brave.
Right.
Put me in a situation, I'm going to make it work.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think probably the biggest anxiety or stress in that whole situation is just knowing that, like you said, there are cameras around. And for me, being on tour with Beyonce, there were cameras around, but it was for a short period of time.
Right.
You get to go home after 10 minutes, like, oh, there's a camera. 8 hours a day, 12 hours a day, it does add a different pressure. But again, it just goes back to you just keeping it real with yourself. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, you can leave work knowing everything I said today was me. I don't regret any of that. And how they edit it, I don't know. But at the end of the day, you can leave knowing that as long as you kept it real with yourself, then you're good.
Okay.
You have two talents. You sing and you rap. Which one do you love the most?
I'm a lover of words. I grew up doing poetry. I was supposed to be Maya Angelou when I was 6 years old. That was my dream. I always knew I was going to captivate an audience with words and expressing myself. I didn't know I could sing until I was 16 because I was always at 5 Seasons at the open mic, rapping and doing spoken word. So my love is for the art of words and lyrics. However it comes out, it's both the simultaneous.
All right.
So the name is Bmore Brave.
The name is just Brave.
The name is just Brave. We call you Bmore Brave. I like it, but it's Brave. I like it, and you own up to Bmore. Like you represent Baltimore, definitely. What is it about you have to. Mo is from Baltimore as well, but both of you kind of carry it differently. So do you feel like it's a little bit of because Mo can come with it. There's like no, I love Lil Mo. I love her. She's that one girlfriend, you know, that if you go somewhere and something pop off, Mo is right there front and center. Where she like, what? Where they at? What? Get my earrings, get the Vaseline, we about to go down. So, you know, with that being said, she kind of shows a different side to Baltimore, whereas you show a different side of Baltimore. Do you see that at all on the show?
Let me see. Do I see it on the show? I mean, yes.
Because we don't know.
Right.
You no longer, like, because you finished taping.
Right. No, at the end of the, yes, I do see it on the show. And I see it on the show because Mo is real with, she shows herself and I show me. Do you know what I'm saying? And we are two different people. So, yes, we come from the same city, but it goes back to what I was saying to you before we took the break, in terms of I signed up for this because I felt like I could show a different perception of what reality TV looks like. Does that make sense? So, along with that, yes, does come the difference of personality, but we still rep home. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, she has my back. It's all love.
That's what's up. All right.
So I'm going to say an R&B Diva's name, and you have to tell me the first word that comes to mind when I say their name.
Okay.
You hear that laugh? It's coming. Here we go. Leela James.
Real.
Shantae Moore.
Bubbly.
Chrisette Michelle.
Earthy.
Earthy?
I don't know. Because she's very, like, creative and, you know, the flower child, and she's always wearing wings, and Earthy came to mind.
I get crazy, but okay. I get crazy. She just seems crazy to me. But I get that. She
wears wings in the studio.
Yeah.
Flowers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Michelle.
Aww. Sweet. She's a sweetheart.
Okay.
Michelle's a sweetheart. She's I'm not gonna say she's my fave, but I love Michelle. She's a sweetheart.
Oh wait, is she misunderstood?
I think a lot of times when you do these type of shows, everyone can be misunderstood.
Okay.
So for that, yes.
All right.
But she's a sweetheart.
Brave.
Diplomatic. That was the word that diplomatic, they gave me that word. That word kept popping up throughout the season because I was the most fair. You have to understand. Okay. Let me explain.
Let me sit back and do
So y'all keep in mind, this is my first season. I've never done reality TV, right?
Okay.
So I'm coming in with a clean slate. I don't know these women to the extent to have any sort of malicious intent or anything against anybody, because I don't know them, right? I'm coming with a pure heart. So when situations would arise, I think that the powers that be might have anticipated that I was supposed to take sides, or you know what I mean, or rally up with, but no. What's the issue? Okay, why do you feel this way? So they were like, oh gosh, here's Brave being diplomatic and being fair, but it got us through a lot of situations.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Which I really respected, because they could have looked at me like, who is she? Why? What is she talking about? But I would have to definitely say diplomatic.
I got one more.
Who the hell is Stacy?
Stacey.
Who is Stacy? Who is Stacy?
For those of you that don't know, Stacey Francis, she was on the X Factor. She won one of the seasons of the X Factor, and she has a beautiful voice. She's like a gospel. She sings a lot of gospel music. Why are you looking at me like that? And she's very talented, and she's on R&B Divas LA.
Does anybody watch the show? You watch the show, right?
Yeah.
So when they were introduced, Jesse Jackson introduced the R&B Divas, and the Diva stood up, and she was like, and she stood up when everybody else sat down. It was crickets. I was like, who the hell is this chick? So I guess we're going to get to see who this chick is, right?
You will learn very, very fast who she is.
All right.
We're going to wrap up, but I definitely want you to tell everybody what you're currently working on and
how we can get in touch with you.
how we can reach you and all that good stuff.
Okay.
Well, first and foremost, tomorrow night's episode of R&B Divas LA, we're going to be, I'll be able to share my journey of creating my video of Road Tripping. So the single is called Road Tripping. It's about to be released this week. But I will keep everyone posted on my Instagram. So please follow me on my Instagram at Bmore Brave. That's where the name comes from.
Yes.
It's my Instagram.
Okay.
Bmore Brave, BMoreBrave, and just stay tuned for the project. Also, it's called Fearless. My EP is called Fearless. But I'm taking you through that journey throughout the show, so you'll see everything.
I'm so happy you came. You were able to fly here. I appreciate you coming here. Everybody, give it up for Brave. R&B Divas, TV One, 10 o'clock. You got to stay up and watch this, man. It's awesome. These girls give me live. AJ, what we got? What we got coming up? Road trip, Brave. We got this. Turn it up. I was about to say 92Q. Lord, Urban Hang Sweet. Let's go. Child, I need a drink. That's a wrap, everybody. Give it up.